Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through common dock maintenance for the Roborock Qrevo Edge 2. If you're interested in the Edge 2, the link to it will be in the video description, where you can find links to our top robot vacuum, wet dry vacuum, and cordless vacuum cleaner picks, as well as our daily vacuum deals website and our newly released robot vacuum comparison tool. So, without further ado, here's our beautiful station here. We'll start at the top. We have our clean and dirty water tanks. Both are clearly labeled for us. The dirty water tank is simple and straightforward. Just wash and rinse this out after every use. I like to add a little bit of mouthwash in here, or you could add like a denture cleaning tablet or cut one of those in half, just to help break down any odor and smells that will start to build up, especially if you don't want to empty it after every use. You could put a little bit of like a bleach-based cleaner in there as well too. Kind of up to you, but you might want to do that after you experience letting the tank sit for a while and how nasty the dirty water gets. But stay up to date on cleaning the dirty water tank. And then for the clean water tank, you just have to make sure this is full and you always have enough water for the station so it doesn't run out when it's washing and cleaning the mop. In the top of the station, with the water tanks removed, not much to it. You can wipe down the bottom if you ever notice that it starts to get damp. You might have some water that just comes when you transfer the clean or dirty water tank in or out. And then make sure these three guys right here, all those holes are free and clear from any obstructions. Moving further down the station, we have a removable cover here. It just pulls out of the way. So it's got multiple tabs on each side that just keep it in place. That reveals your vacuum bag. Very easy to pull this out, discard the old one, and then put your new one in. We also have a little air filter here, so if you have a can of compressed air, you can just clean this out from any dust and debris and make sure that there's no clogs or obstructions in the self-empty channel there either. And then the bag just lines up and just pops right back in place like so. And then the Roborock branding, that's going to be at the bottom here, and that snaps in place. Further down, we have our charging contacts. So make sure those are free and clear and operational. This is going to be the side where it's self-empty, so you can, feel around in there in case you notice any debris starting to clog that. They make maintenance really easy with this removable tray. So you can wash and rinse this out. Larger particles, things like hair, grass clippings, things like that, that might be on the mop pad or from the self-empty that leak out. They will be collected here. You can just wash and rinse this out. You can wipe down in there. But it's just plastic and it just snaps right back on, and then you can put it right back in here. Feel free to wipe down the underside as well. That's glossy. And this orange thing, I'm glad it's orange. It's easy to see. This is where the dirty water gets sucked out, which is why it's important to always keep this clean. You don't want large debris in here to get sucked up into the orange little tube there. Obviously, if you're having issues, you can check that orange tube and see if there's any clogs. You can feel around just for the first couple inches there. Visually inspect that. But you want to stay up to date on cleaning that tray. And then the last part is just the removable piece of the base station. You could wash and rinse that out if desired. There's really not much to it. The station does a good job basically taking care of itself.